What's up guys, Tech Talk back here with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to replace the iPod Touch 4 screen. Let's get started. Sorry if my audio quality sounds a little weird. I'm using headphones to record the sound right now. So what you're going to want to start by doing is heating the outer edges of the iPod Touch with either a heat gun or a hair dryer. Then you're going to want to take a sharp tool such as a flathead screwdriver and pry the outer edges of the iPod Touch just under the display. This process takes a lot of patience and time. It will make a huge difference to make sure that it is kept hot around the edges. It really makes a huge difference in how easy it is to pry off the display. Also, when you're doing this, be careful not to scratch the LCD with your screwdriver or your knife or whatever you may be using. Also, be careful not to overheat the display. It will damage the LCD. So after prying and heating and prying, it finally came up. And one thing that might be helpful is some little guitar picks or triangular pryers, kind of like those. They help you a lot when it comes to holding up the display. So once your display has kind of popped up, you should be able to just pull it right off. Just like that. Now there is an LCD connector connected right there, but apparently it just comes off on its own. So what you want to do after you have the screen pulled off, you want to remove these 8 metal screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to remove those 8. Now the screw right here is extra long, so be sure not to get that one mixed up. Okay, so once you've gotten all the screws out of this panel, I would recommend just prying this little black part, just pushing it off because it's like a sticky glue. And then with your flathead screwdriver, you just need to, or whatever prying tool you're using, you just need to pry it up. And the heat gun helps a lot when you get to down here. And be careful, there is a volume or a speaker cable down here. I feel like I just saw something light up. Maybe just a reflection. There is a speaker right here that wanted to hold on to the screen, so be careful when prying that off, ungluing it. So what you need to do first is remove this screw at the top of the motherboard. Then you need to remove this connector, which is the headphone jack, by prying it up. Now you need to pop off the rear facing camera. Now we are going to lift the side of the motherboard to get to the digitizer cable, trying our best not to rip the volume button ribbon cable. Now we have access to remove the digitizer cable. From your old screen, you must reuse your old home button by pushing it through. And then on your new screen, you must just push it in. So now to reconnect the digitizer, you might need some pliers. But to reconnect the digitizer, you need to lift it up and pop it on. So after you've gotten your digitizer connected, you need to just gently push the motherboard back into place, along with the camera, the headphone jack, and the screw. Now the next step is to put the metal plate that holds everything on the iPod back in with the 8 metal screws that you've taken off before. We are now going to apply adhesive strips to the top and bottom of the screen in order to re-secure the new screen. I did not have the best luck with my adhesive because when I pulled off the adhesive strip, the glue did not come with it like it was supposed to. With a sharp tool such as a flathead screwdriver, use it to pull the covers off of the adhesive strips. Now the next thing you need to do is remove the protective layer from the back of the LCD, as I have already done, and then connect your LCD to the motherboard. So once you have connected your LCD and you have confirmed that everything is fully functional, then you can lay your display down on the adhesive. Make sure to push it down so that it will stick. This is my video on how to fix an iPod Touch 4th generation screen. Thanks for watching this, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.